Hello, it's been a while since I've done a video. Um, I've been kind of busy and stuff, but today I just want to go over everything. Um, so he finished his first 3 weeks for his first cycle. Then for his second cycle, he did the first week. For the second week, they couldn't do the treatment because his blood cells were really low. So he skipped that day, which was on Monday. So next Monday he did go and he did that that Monday. So he was done with that. During the second cycle, he started losing his hair. He he lost his hair. You can see the hair on his pillowcase, even in the shower. And you can tell some of his eyebrows are not as full as they used to be. His beard and his mustache, he had never shaved it, so he lost that too. When he saw that he was losing his hair, his brother shaved his hair. That day was a little emotional. I hold my tears back because I wanted to stay strong for him. I know it was hard for him to lose his hair. So that was during the second cycle. The third cycle, well, during the second and third cycle, he was really tired. Like you can tell, he would only sleep. There was days where he was fine, and there was days where he just wanted to sleep all day, not do anything. We have 6 dogs because he really likes dogs. He he wouldn't go outside. Me and the kids would feed them and everything, but yeah, it was hard for him. His third cycle started. He went through the first week, but he was even more tired. The second week, he only went one day, which is the Monday, and then he went. Today he went. This is his last day. This was his last day of chemo. I was so, I am so happy and thankful that he went through this whole 9 weeks. It was really hard, not just for him, but for all of us. So yeah, you can tell by mood. His mood changed, his attitude. Sometimes he's really moody, cranky, tiredness, sleepy. Sometimes he doesn't wanna. The things that he used to like, he cannot eat them right now. Like he always would eat salsa with his tacos, everything salsa, or something spicy. Right now he cannot tolerate the spicy food. Soda. Well, he didn't drink a lot of soda before because of his diabetes, but he used to like take a sip or two of soda. Now he cannot drink it. The smells. He's really sensitive with smells. Like I tell him that he acts like if he's pregnant because he can smell everything. He even if we don't smell it, he smells it. I have some garlic like to cook in my cabinet, and the cabinet is closed, and he will come at the door and he will say, "Oh, it stinks like garlic," and we cannot even smell it. So I changed it to another cabinet, and he can still smell it, like perfumes. There's one day that he told me, please don't wear perfume, it stinks. Um, there's food that he cannot eat, just like smells, little things like that. But to him, they're really hard to handle sometimes. He says sometimes he feels, he can smell and have the taste like in his throat of the saline, I think it's saline drops or something. After they do his chemo, they flush the IV. He says he can taste it and smell it, and it makes him not vomit, but have that sense of throwing up. Today, well, always when he goes, they have a little cart that they go around and offer snacks. Today he grabbed one of those. It was a fruit container. I think it was mandarins. When he opened it, he's like, "Oh, it stinks like dog food," and he thought it was just the juice. When he tasted the mandarins, he gagged. He said it tasted like dog food. So I was like, well, just throw it away. So he didn't eat it. Also, sometimes when they did his IV, they couldn't draw blood from it. It's kind of funny because you would think they have a needle in there and they can just take blood out of it. They couldn't. Maybe because his veins were already, I don't know, because of all those days that he had the same IV. So they they sent him to the lab to get that blood drawn from there. His
Mom, what is that? Airplane?
Yeah, that's an airplane. His sugar levels were always high. Today was
That's an airplane.
his sugar level today was, I think, in the 300s. He's been working on that. The medicine that they put in the chemo makes his levels go up. But they said that sometimes it doesn't even, it's not the medicine that makes it go so high, but we don't know until he goes back to the doctor. I think that's about it. This process, at the end of his second cycle, he did get a CT scan, and actually that was really good news for us. His tumor on his lymph node measured 23 centimeters, I think, something like that. I really don't remember, but the normal one measures the normal measurements for the lymph node by the kidney, supposed to measure 10 to 12, and during that CT scan, his measured 13 or 12. I have to double check, but it actually shrank from the size that he had when he started. So that was really good news. That was one of the lymph nodes that they were concerned about. So he had another CT scan today, but we don't get the results until he goes back to the doctor on the 20th, December 20th. No more chemo. And he also needs to go to Seattle to talk with a specialist over there. Hopefully, they just said he has to check every 6 months or whatever they said. But hopefully, no more chemo and no surgery. But we'll see about that. I will try to post some pictures that I took during those weeks that he had chemo. On his second, or I think it was his third cycle, I couldn't go with him for 1 week because my baby was sick. So I stayed with her, and his brother took him and his sister. But yeah, I will post some of the pictures, and I will do another video after we go to Seattle. We go to Seattle on the 28th. I don't know if we're gonna go exactly because of the weather, but we might do a Zoom meeting with the doctor. So after the 28th, I will post another video to give more updates.